Hi guys, thanks for watching what's on my plate. So I haven't put any recipes up in a bit. I've been doing a lot of stuff with the kids and busy, and I'm home now. I'm trying to figure out what I'm having for dinner. So I grabbed 2 eggplants at the supermarket and fresh mozzarella. So I'm making eggplant parm today, but it's going to be like individual eggplant parm, just stacked up. It's not going to be too much. It's not going to be too cheesy. I have fresh mozzarella. It's not the shredded. The shredded is great, but it adds so much salt. So if you use the fresh, you know, you can put as much salt as you want on the eggplant, and it's going to come out great. And that's actually, it's a light meal. So that's what we're making today. So it's eggplant parm, and I'm going to go ahead and show you how I do it. So I didn't make my little board here that I usually do. So basically I have 2 eggplants. I started cutting it. So I cut the top and I cut the bottom, and then I slice them in like about 1/4 inch. So I'm going to show you by slicing this so you can see. And that's what we'll do next. Okay guys, so I'm at my cutting board. So I'm doing 1/4 inch slices. So basically I washed the eggplant, I dried it, and I'm slicing it now. So I'm slicing it because there's so much water inside the eggplant. You don't want to cut it and then just cook it. So what we're going to do is we're cutting it, we're going to lay it down and salt one side. You're not salting both sides because I've done that before and it's so salty. It's like really salty. So we're just gonna slice this up, and I'm gonna show you what I mean. So I went to the market the other day. I love eggplant. I love it. So I got 2 eggplants, and then I'm like, and mozzarellas, and just like fresh mozzarella. So the thing is, like, that's all I got because I know that I have the breadcrumbs, and I know I have the eggs, and I know I have a can so I can make sauce. So, like, seriously, how much are 2 eggplants? Not a lot, right? So I'm just going to move these aside, and I'm going to show you exactly what I mean here. So here we go. Just move all of this. Here's my cutting board, right? Then I'm taking a paper towel, and I'm laying the paper towel on my cutting board, like so. Then I'm taking the eggplant, and I'm just lining them up. Sorry guys, I've had a bit of a cold for the whole week. I mean, this is the 2nd time so far I've got really sick. And it's allergies too, so I know I sound congested and out of breath. Okay, so that's that. That's all that's fitting on my cutting board. So however many you can get on here is fine. I know I have a bunch of little pieces, so I'll put it there. So that's it. Line it up like that. Then take your salt, just whatever salt you have, and then just sprinkle it on top. I hope you guys can see this, on top of the eggplant. That's it. So the water is going to start coming out. Last time I made this, I had sprinkled both sides, and the eggplant was so salty. So we're just doing 1 layer of salt. Then I'm getting my paper towel, putting another paper towel, and look, it's already starting to absorb water. The water is going to come out, and it's easier to fry, you know. So here we're going again, lining them up. Line that up there, 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 there. And they're not going to really brown too much if you just let it sit here. Just let it sit out here like at least 20 minutes. You want that moisture to come out, and you're just going to dab it away. So that's it. These are my pieces. This is 2 eggplants. So I'm going to spray this, well, not spray it, sprinkle it with some salt. There you go, just on the top. That's it. You're going to see all the water come out of here, and then you put another paper towel. So about 20 minutes, we're doing that. Then we're going to do is scrambled eggs. So it's like 3 eggs, a little bit of milk, mix that up, put a little salt and pepper in it, and set that aside, and get your breadcrumbs in one bowl, and then get flour in another bowl. That's it. We're not going to salt these again. This is the salt that's absorbing the water out, but we're not salting it again because that salt gets in there. Okay, so I will just start preparing my eggs, my flour, and my breadcrumbs, and we'll do that next. Okay guys, so I have 3 eggs in here, and then I'm going to add a little bit of milk, probably about a tablespoon, and then I'm just going to actually just add some pepper right in my eggs. I'm going to add a little bit of salt, probably like 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, and about 1/8 of a teaspoon of pepper. Okay, and then if you wind up running out of the egg, then just go ahead and put more, but I think this is enough for 2 eggplants. So then we're just going to go ahead and then mix this up and beat them. So yeah, the eggplant, you know, 20 minutes is what I said. The longer you can leave them sitting out, I mean, even if it's an hour, go ahead, let them sit out there for an hour. The more water you're going to get out of them. Okay, so we're beating our egg here. There we go. So I'm just going to do this a little more. Okay. So there, salt and pepper's in there. Now put that aside. So the first thing we do is we get some flour, and I'm using paper plates because I'm going to throw this right out in the garbage and there's no mess. So this is probably about a cup and a half of flour. Again, if you need more flour, just go ahead and get some more out of the bag. And paper plate is so quick and easy. Let's get that out of the way. And then my breadcrumbs. I love the Italian style breadcrumbs. You can use whichever one you want, but I've used so many, I just like this brand. So it's Progresso breadcrumbs Italian style, if you can see that. Okay, and then this is about a cup and a half. And there we go. If you're going to need anything more, it might be more breadcrumb. You're not going to probably need that much more flour. So that's it. It's going to go flour, egg, breadcrumb. Okay, so this is set up, and we will continue when my eggplant has the water come out more. Let me see if I could just show you real quick. Okay, so here's my eggplant, and I don't know if like let's see if you could see the moisture just coming right out. It's all coming out. See, the bottom's getting all wet. So I'm just going to leave it a little more. It hasn't been 20 minutes. Again, 20 minutes or longer to get that water out of here. It's going to fry up so great. Okay, and then we'll come back and do the next step. Okay guys, so while I'm still waiting for my eggplant to exude all its water, I'm going to make a quick sauce. So again, look at, I went to the market, got 2 eggplants and fresh mozzarella, and I have everything else at home. So I'm going to put olive oil in my skillet, well, in my pan here, my pot. So I would say like 2 tablespoons of olive oil. You can use whichever olive oil you want. If I really like something, I share it. This one right here is the extra virgin olive oil, the Greek cold processed, is awesome. So use whichever one you want, okay? So I'm going to turn this on. Okay. It's so quick, guys. I'm going to do some salt in here. Probably less than 1/8 of a teaspoon, okay? Let's say 1/8 because I'm trying to be exact for you guys. This also is pepper. I usually throw dried basil in here, but I don't have that. This is 3 cloves of chopped garlic. It's going to go in there. Okay? This is for my sauce. just because I didn't buy the jar sauce at the supermarket, but you can. It was just one less thing I had to buy. So look how good that looks. See if I can get that like that so you could see. That is going to start simmering. It's going to be great. So salt, pepper, 3 cloves of garlic, 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And I'm just going to go ahead and just mix this up a little bit. It's going to start sizzling. And if you have basil, dry basil, just do a half a teaspoon of basil. I don't have it, but my sauce has it. So let this cook just a little bit. And what I use is San Marzano tomatoes. I love San Marzano, especially if you're just making a sauce, if you're just doing sauce and pasta, or just like making a sauce to go on your eggplant. I love using San Marzano. And these are San Marzano organic. Again, you know, I don't need to show you my brands, but this is the one I got. This is the one I'm using. So I'm going to start throwing this in because I don't want my garlic to burn. Let me just lower this a little bit. Okay. Gotta be careful. I have been like splattering myself with oil every time I cook lately. It's a little crazy. All right, so they're whole tomatoes. Just mix it up. This is so easy, guys. This is so easy. This is like a basic sauce recipe. Okay, so again, my salt and my pepper's in here. I'm not putting any more salt and pepper. And I'm not watching my salt intake. I'm just putting enough that I know I don't have to add it again. So let this simmer now here for a little bit. I'm going to crush these tomatoes with my, this is funny, but this is my smasher for my potatoes when I make mashed potatoes. This is what I use. So I'm just gonna start smashing it like this. I hope you guys can see it. So this is my sauce. I didn't know if you wanted to see it. I'm just showing you because I have to make it. So that's it. Let's smash it up. It doesn't have to be perfect. You see how there's like basil in here? Okay. Just smash it. It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be so good. It's going to taste so fresh. And that's it. Let's see. Okay. That's it. It's all smashed up. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add about a teaspoon of sugar. Okay? A teaspoon. You don't have to add it in, but you can. These tomatoes are ripe, so I just like that sugar, that extra sugar. So a teaspoon of sugar. Look, I'm mixing it up. Okay? And then the last thing to do for my sauce is cover it and let it simmer for 10 minutes and the sauce is done. That quick. Okay, so let's go and work on my eggplant. Okay, so really quick, guys. So here's my eggplant. Look, all the water that's coming out of it. And this is like only 20 minutes. So like if we lift it, you can leave it extra, just dab it. Just dab the excess off. And look like underneath, how it's like all like wet. See? Again, we only put salt on one side, okay? And then I'm going to start showing you how I bread them and start frying them. Okay, guys. So, I hope you can see what I'm doing here. I mean, I don't have that much space to work with here. So, basically, I put all my eggplant on a plate. I'm putting it in the flour. See? That. Shake it off. Put it there on the side. Let me tell you, when you start frying this, it's like literally 2 minutes. So that's 2 minutes for the front and the back of it. So I'm doing this because I just don't want my hands to keep getting dirty from flour to egg. That's it. Believe it or not, guys, you're going to want to salt it again. Don't do it. The salt that we put on to exude all the water out was more than enough. You have salt in your egg. Your breadcrumbs are salted and flavored. You know, you're going to do, you put your mozzarella cheese, even though it's fresh and doesn't have that much salt. You know, it seems like it's not enough salt, but that's enough, you know? Okay, so I'm just going to stop here, and then I'm going to show you here what I'm doing. So, in the egg, it goes. Flip it around. Okay, get all the drip off. Right in there. Do another one. Okay, put that one in there. And then just, hope you guys can see all this. So here, go like this. Flip it. Pat it down. Okay. See, that's what it looks like. See? And I'm going to take this and put it on my plate up here so it can get ready to be fried. And the reason why I'm doing this again is because it's like such a pain to just bread some and fry. They get done so quick that it's like exhausting trying to keep up with it. Okay, so here we go again. I'm just going to do a few for you guys. There we go. Flip that. Put that in here. Go like that. Okay. Push it down a little. Okay, this one's ready to fry. And I'm using paper plates, and it's so great. I've been buying them. Like, I'm doing less dishes. How great is that? Otherwise, I'm like doing, filling my dishwasher twice a day. Okay, so there we go. Again, sorry if I haven't posted any videos up. I mean, I really don't have a big following, but I really enjoy doing this. I'm making dinner anyway. There we go, put that there. You might not need to use all this eggplant. So if you have extra, it makes a great appetizer or like lunch. Oh, it's so good. Just eggplant with a slice of the fresh mozzarella and a drizzle of balsamic glaze. Now that's like really good. Okay, so we're going to stop after this one here. And then I'm going to start frying soon. See? There we go. This is ready too. And this is my breaded eggplant. So we're going to start frying it. So that's the next step. Okay, guys, before I start frying my eggplant, I just want to show you my sauce has been done. That's it. Looks great. It smells great. And I'm just going to leave it on the side and just keep it covered. Okay, so we'll start frying now. So before we start frying, I wanted to show you this. I breaded everything. So it's all ready to go right into the fryer. Okay, and it's going to be very quick after this point. Okay guys, so fill your skillet here with oil just to cover the bottom. I would say maybe about a 1/4 cup. I put olive oil because that's all I have. So now it's starting to sizzle, and I'm going to start placing my eggplant in here. It was starting to sizzle. Make sure it sizzles. Okay, so it's on high right now because I want it to get to sizzle. So here's another one. Here's another one. So when I was breading the rest of it, I know I said 1.5 cups of the breadcrumbs. I wound up using probably a total of 3 cups of breadcrumbs. That's it, okay? So just let them start cooking. It's going to go really quick. And then here on the side, I have my cutting board with paper towel. I'm going to lay each eggplant on here to absorb any oil. And let's see. It's cooking. It's looking good. Again, use whatever oil you want. Looks so good already. It's like very light. It's eggplant parm, obviously, but it's just light. Like, it feels light when you eat it the way I'm gonna make it. And I love eggplant. You don't need the bread. I mean, if you want a bread, have it on the side and dip it in the excess sauce, you know? But it's so good. Even my husband loves it. So, literally, it's like 2 minutes. A minute aside. You might have to, like, wind up replacing the oil. See? That's perfect the way it's browning there. Where's my little, I have this tiny little, these tiny little tongs that are rubber on the bottom so they don't scratch my skillet. You can't pick anything up with these things. So, there we go, okay? Look how beautiful. And then when we're, you know, we take it out, it's going to sit there and it's going to drain the oil, and you don't have to put it together now. You can leave it sitting there for a couple hours. And then when you get home from whatever you're doing, because I have to pick up the kids soon, I'm going to leave it there, and then I'm just going to start putting it together. And I'm going to layer it like a little tower. So don't overpopulate your skillet here. See? Everything looks really good. Look how nice. And then again, like before, I had said you could do it as an appetizer. Just one slice of this, one slice of mozzarella, a balsamic glaze on top. You have an appetizer right there. Because appetizers are really hard to come up with. I have a few great appetizers. Maybe I'll do like an appetizer recipe. Pick it up, put it here. Now see, like when I'm already using the oil, see these things? These tongs don't really work that great for me right now. So the oil is really hot, so when I start putting the other ones in, they're just going to start cooking even faster. Okay, so I'm just going to show you guys a few, and then I'll finish the rest off. Okay, so here we go. Just be careful you don't burn yourself. Again, remember I had said I burnt myself like a couple times this past week. Oh my God, it's terrible. It hurts so bad. Then we got this tiny little one there. And then another big one right there. 2 minutes. Look how quick and easy that is. So cook them all, lay them here. So once I fill this, I'm going to put a paper towel over these and layer the other ones on top. And then just put it aside. And then when you're ready to put it together, just put it together. So I'm really excited that I'm recording today. I've been making my meals really fast, you know, and I don't always have time to record. And then when I eat the meal, I'm like, oh, this one's so good. I should have put it on. But I hope you like this. It's a very light. It's a very light meal. See, flip it over. Flip it over. This one, this one's fine. Flip it over. So you're kind of running out of a little bit of oil there, but we did not put a lot of oil in here to begin with. So let that finish off, and then I'm going to put it on the side. Look how good. Look how good everything looks. Can't wait till you guys try this. It's so simple. I mean, like, how much did I spend? I got 2 eggplants and mozzarella, fresh mozzarella. I mean, you don't have to buy the expensive fresh mozzarella, but get a good brand, and that's it. And that's a meal. And then just make sure you're stocked up on your oil, eggs, and breadcrumbs. Okay, so this is almost done too. Let me move this around here. Just be careful when you're doing what I'm doing here on the stove. You don't want to burn yourself or catch fire with the paper towel. I'm really excited to show you guys this. I just haven't been feeling great either. It's like so many allergies. Okay, see? That there. There we go. Okay guys, I'm just going to finish off the rest, and when I'm ready to put it together, I will show you. Okay? You don't need homemade sauce either. You can just buy the store brand. See, like I'm running out of oil here, so I'm just going to put a little bit more oil, okay? So let me finish these off, and then we'll put it together. Okay guys, I'm almost done with all my eggplant. I just wanted to tell you, I've added extra oil in here about twice already. You don't want them to burn too much, because then when it's like burnt, it doesn't taste that great. And also keep the heat on medium high. So you're starting off high because you want the oil to get hot, but keep it on medium. I just want to let you know. So I'm almost done. I have about like 10 more left. Okay guys, I just want to show you. So here's 2 layers. There's 2 layers, and I'm just leaving them here. And I have to run out, so that's staying here. And then when I put it together, I'll show you. I just wanted to show you how they look. I didn't get them, they didn't burn too much. If you want a snack, just take one for the road. So yeah, this is going to be really good. Okay, see you soon with when I put it together. Hi guys, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and start getting our eggplant ready to bake. So I have my sauce that I made. I'm going to put a little bit on the bottom here. Okay, just a little. You don't need that much. Oh, it smells so good, my sauce. Okay, so here we go. Okay, just shake it a little bit, let it move around. Okay, and so then what I do is I look at the eggplant. See how the eggplant looks so good? Every piece is there. It didn't break apart. That's because we got all the water out. See, like every piece. That's just like the only little piece. So you put it there. There. I have a lot of eggplant. So if I have any left over, I'm going to save it and like make myself a little lunch with it tomorrow. So that's what I do, right? And then I sliced up the fresh mozzarella, and I just put a little tiny piece in each one, okay? Just a little. Doesn't need to be that much because the fresh mozzarella, it just, it melts in a way that it covers like the whole piece. That's my oven. So, just trying to, just a little bit. And you can put like a whole slice of mozzarella. But to be honest with you, I munched on it, so I can't kind of do that. So here we go. So that, another piece of eggplant. Another piece of eggplant. I don't want it saturated in sauce. That's why I'm not putting sauce in between. Here's another one. Here's another one. Here's another one. Okay, and then you go ahead and put some more mozzarella here on top. A few more pieces here. I'll break that one a little bit. I don't have to break it, leave it like that. Okay. You could definitely put more mozzarella, guys. You don't have to put it as little as I did. Again, I just kind of munched on a little bit of it. Okay, and then we're going with one more layer. Another layer. Oh, this one's kind of big. I was trying to do it in size order. Okay, this one here. And then we'll do this one. You can really do them as high as you want, but I'm just doing it three. I'm stacking three. This is what I do then after. Then I go ahead and then take the sauce and put the sauce over. You have sauce on the bottom, you have sauce on top. There's no need to put sauce in between each one. Okay? It's just gorgeous. It smells great. Okay, so it's a stack of three. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7, 8. I can make 8 of these with the 2 eggplants. So the other 8 I'm gonna save, and I'm just gonna have it tomorrow for lunch. I didn't show you my appetizer, but maybe I'll do an appetizer section. And then, so that's it. I'm making a salad with this. My husband asked if I was having pasta with it, but I guess I'm making pasta. And then here, I take the bigger pieces and put it right on top. You can use shredded mozzarella is just fine. If you do that, just know it's really salty. Actually, I need this piece back. Okay. And then I dropped a little piece in here. Okay, so that was probably a 10-ounce mozzarella, fresh mozzarella. You're gonna need more. Just don't munch on it. You don't have to cover it. This is going in the oven. Look how beautiful it looks. Look. It looks gorgeous. And then sprinkle some Parmesan cheese on top. And there, you just look at it, how it's just stacked up. Look at it. Beautiful eggplant parm. It's gonna feel so light, so tasty, so delicious. Definitely give it a try. And you know what? Why don't you comment and let me know how you liked it? I'm hoping people are watching my show. Let me see if I could just grab the Parmesan cheese really quick. Here it is. And then I'm just going to sprinkle it on top. Just like that. It goes in the oven about, I would just do it for like 25 minutes on 375. Okay? And 375 for 25 minutes, or you can up it to 400. That would be fine. I just have a glass dish. I'm not sure about the temperature on that. So don't cover this. Okay? It's gonna be phenomenal. I hope you guys enjoy it. Hey guys, so thanks for watching What's on My Plate. I hope you enjoy this eggplant parm recipe. I'll put the recipe up for you. So cook it at 375 for 25 minutes. You do not need to cover it. I know I said 400, but 375 is perfect. So I hope you enjoy this recipe. It's going to fill you, but it's not going to overwhelm your stomach. So please enjoy. Leave a comment if you like it or enjoy it. And yeah, so that's my recipe. Thanks for watching What's on My Plate. Bye.